Hello everyone, welcome back to our catalog part 2. So we just completed the cover sheet adding a picture, and now at the bottom scroll down we're going to insert the name of this, meet our 2020 interns. So click insert, choose shapes, and we're going with the rounded rectangle and fill the entire bottom, and then we'll change the fill color. So choose shape fill. Use that sample fill color button, go up to the top and choose that purple icon on the right so that it's purple, and then we'll right click, add text. We'll change the font to size 24, change the font color to white, and then you'll type meet our 2020 interns. And then I'm going to click Table Tools, Format, and choose Layout Center. So our cover page is complete. Now we'll click into Catalogs page 2 and 3, and this is where we'll start to build our catalog with our employees and their picture and their name, their department, and a little background of each individual. So to begin, click so that you've selected pages 2 and 3, and then you'll choose Insert, select Catalog Pages. And what happens is it opened up another, so we have page 2 and 3 and page 4 and 5, it opened up another one. So what we're going to do is we are going to first right click on 4 and 5 and go to master pages, and we want it with that blue tissue paper, so we want inside pages B, and so it matches the 2 and the 3, but what 2 and 3 doesn't have is that catalog merge box, so we're actually going to delete 2 and 3. So right click on 2 and 3 and go ahead and delete both pages, yes. And then with that box, select the box, and with your 4 arrows you can move the box so you can see what's in there. This is our catalog merge area, and this is similar to what we did in Module 7, where we're going to merge all of the information, the data from a Access database into this one catalog. So with the catalog merge area selected, we're going to expand it to the full size of the screen. So go ahead and just stretch it out, and the same thing on the bottom. Just watch out for the footer. I'm just going to slightly move it a little bit. There. So it's as that's good. Maybe a little bit taller. There we go. Okay, so you completely the full left-hand side of the screen. So what you'll do now is click the Insert tab, and then you'll select Catalog Pages, and we're going to click Add List. And we're going to go to where you save this Access database, so use an existing list. It should be in your interns folder, and it's a Access database, so go ahead and insert that. And it takes you right to like what we did in Module 7, where it has the data information, and it's labeled with last name, first name, picture, department, and background. And then if you scroll down, you'll see all of the individuals' names that we'll be selecting. If you wanted to go to the Interns 2020, you could edit, you could type a new list, you could sort and filter, but we're okay with this, so we're just going to click OK. And I should have showed you this before, but these were all grayed out prior to us getting the list, so now they're active, so we can actually start using those. So the first thing we're going to do, with the catalog merge area selected, choose Picture Field, and then choose Picture. And it inserts a picture field icon. You can see the chevrons there, but you do see the display on the right hand side. If you just wanted to see without the field code here, you could choose Preview Result and you actually see the picture, but I'm going to keep it in the chevrons. The next thing we're going to do is move our picture. So select your picture, move it to the top corner of the page, and then drag it. And before we drag it, use your shift, because that keeps it a nice square shape. And notice whatever we do on the left, it's going to be repeated on the right. The next thing we're going to do is going to center it, and to center it, move it with the 4 arrows. And you stop when you get pink in the middle. and that's center. There we go. And what we're going to do beneath the picture, and if you want to, you could put on view boundaries if you want to see the lines around it. You don't have to, but you can. We're going to put 3 separate boxes because each box is going to have field codes in here. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to insert. I think in the textbook they wanted you to use draw text box, but I'm going to go to shapes and continue using that rounded rectangle. And I'll make it about 1 inch tall and fill the whole screen. And it's up to you, but I'm going to go with a fill that's a lighter color. But I will go with the outline, use that sample line color, use that purple again, and then make the width of it a little thicker. And then what I'll do on the Home tab is click Copy and then paste it. So I have 3 of them. And then you just put them underneath each other. And again, whatever you're doing on one side, it's repeating on the next side. So I'm just going to adjust them slightly. So you should have the 3. Good. Now select the first one, and this is where you're going to have the individual's name. So go back to the Catalogs tool format, and we're going to go to text field, select first name. Before we click text field, right click in the shape and choose add text, and then just make sure the size is 18. And I'll do the same thing on the next one. Right click, add text, change the size to 18, and then the last one, right click, add text, change the size to 18. This one's smaller because it's background information, just 10. All right, so now we can go back to the very first one, and when we do our catalog tools format, insert text field, it will do the first name. See the chevrons like we did in Module 7, spacebar, so the first name, spacebar, and then last name. Then click in the next cell, and this will be their department. And then in the next cell, and notice it should be coming up on the right-hand side. In the next one, there we go, text field, this is the background. And then again, if you click in the next one, you'll see it, the background. So these are all the merge fields. So you have the picture merge field, the first name, last name merge field, department merge field, and background. If you're curious if it worked in here, you could also do preview results, and you do have them in there. So you've created your catalog merge fields, and all of the candidates that are going to be in this catalog will be on all the pages. You could view, if you wanted, up at the top to view the next catalog pictures. So I'll put preview results, and then we can see all of them. There we go. So here's our catalog. It's 3 pages, 6 individuals. They do have a find entry key if you wanted to look for something, either a particular person's name or their department, or if you knew they did something with event management. If you click find entry and you actually type event management, it'll take you to where it actually is in the text, event management, and there you have the client that, or the person that does event management. So if you wanted to use that as a find entry. So the inside of our catalog is complete. Let's go back to page 1, the cover sheet, and click the graphic. And this is if you wanted some information about the graphic. If you were to choose View, Graphics Manager, a window pane opens on the right side. You could sort by page number, and then the cover page that's showing up first, if you click the down arrow, you could choose details, and it gives you more details about the particular picture and the size. So we'll click close. You could come down here and choose change display, and you could take the picture, hide it, and hide the picture. It also hides the logo, but I'm going to display it again, so detailed display, and OK. And I'll close out of the Graphics Manager. And the last thing that we need to do is complete our back page. So select the back page, and again we'll do insert, shape. We're going to go with that rounded rectangle and make it a good size because you're going to be typing 3 paragraphs in here. And I'm going to change the fill to a lighter color, and then I'm going to type in the information. So once I created the shape, you can right click and choose add text, and then I change the font size to 18, and then between each of the paragraphs press enter twice, and then you can go ahead to drawing tools format and align relative to margins. Mine was pretty set. And then I'll go to table tool text format and choose layouts. I'm going to do a left align center. There we go. So the next thing we're going to do is actually change the information here from English to Spanish. So select your text, everything but the telephone number, and then choose review, translate selected text. It's asking you, is it okay that it's going to a third party, so it's leaving Microsoft Office, and yes. And over on the right hand side, you are going to translate from English to Spanish, and then click insert. And for some reason it just did my first paragraph, so that's okay. I'll press enter and select the next paragraph and translate selected text, yes. English to Spanish, insert, put my enter in, and then select the telephone number, translate selected text, yes, and insert. Good. I just need a space bar here. Good. So you've translated it from English to Spanish. And the last thing we'll do is at the end we're going to put who it's created by. So I'm going to choose insert, shape, and this time I'm actually going to use the horizontal scroll. You can use whatever you'd like. And I will change the inside again to that what we've been using all along, sample fill. Go up to the top and select the purple, and then I'll right click, add text, change the font to maybe 14 and white, and directory created by, and your name. And again, I'm going to center that, so text tools format, center, and there we have it. So we can go back to insert catalog pages, and you can go right to print, and it'll set it up for all of your pages. And your catalog is complete. Save and submit. Thank you.